healer, and allow yourself to let go of the things that you are there to let go of. Like if you hold on to the energy that's being pulled away from you, then you'll hold on to it. So like being the person who is on the table and receiving a session is just as much work as the person who is like performing the session, if that makes sense. It's mutual. It's the same work for both parties in a way. So whenever you're receiving a Reiki session, you're also like giving one in the same time, if that makes sense. And it's like, it's hard to even explain it like that because a lot of people get confused. But we're all connected. And once you are receiving a session, then like it's articulating energetic frequencies into words is difficult sometimes. Essentially, it's like going on a soul journey. That's kind of how I see it. Yeah, exactly. Everywhere. It's like the force. It's like the force. It's literally everywhere. It comes from the trees, from the earth, from space, from every star, every planet, everywhere. All the dark matter, all the things that we can't see. It's all around you all the time. It's like a very real thing. No. I don't, any pronouns. I don't care. Any pronouns. He, she, they, them. Okay? Any pronouns are fine. I'm not bothered by it. Definitely. Yeah. When giving a massage, it's very similar. I think that a lot of people don't realize that we're doing it all the time. And that's one of the things that I learned when I got my certification, is that it's something that we all do. Like every time you hurt your head, you hit your head, you put your hands on the place that you hurt. If you hit your knee, you put your hands straight on your knee. If you hurt your back, if your back hurts, you put your hands on your back, wherever it hurts. And it's just like a natural reaction to pain, is putting your hands on your pain. And it's because you're giving yourself Reiki. If you hit yourself, if you knock yourself in the knee really hard, you don't like go, ow, I hurt my knee. You don't do that. If you like stub your toe, you don't go, oh, fuck my toe, and like put your hand on your toe and like massage it out real fast. You don't do that. I don't think I've ever met a single person who doesn't react to pain and put their hand straight where it goes. Peace. I hope you have a good night. Well, I've never met anyone who does that. Who doesn't do that. Maybe it's like a subconscious thing. Maybe you haven't realized. Maybe next time you accidentally hurt yourself, which I hope you don't do that. I really hope you don't, but it happens. I mean, I stub my toe all the time. Yeah, exactly. Me too. I definitely do it as well. I definitely cuss. So that's the thing. So this is how I explain it. So when you're a channel for energy to move through, you're like a hose, and your hose is tapped into source. So just imagine it as like, just imagine you watered your garden yesterday and you turned the faucet off and you didn't empty the hose when you turn your faucet off. So the faucet was off, but there's still water in the hose, and you didn't turn your faucet back on when you went to water your garden the next day. So the water was like warm and murky, and there wasn't very much in there. That's kind of what it's like to perform a session when you're not tapped into source. You just like utilize all of your energy that's like within your hose. Like you're the hose essentially. So you use all your energy, and then you would be depleted, and then there would be no more energy left to give. The hose would be empty. So the first thing you want to do when you are performing that kind of energy exchange is tap yourself into source. So you need to open up the faucet essentially, and then all the energy that's flowing through you is not yours. It's not your energy. It's all the energy around you. So you're not using any of your energy, and you're not taking their energy. And that's the thing. You're picking it up and putting it somewhere else essentially. You like pick it up and you put it somewhere else. You're not putting it into you. You're putting it somewhere else. You're giving it to the earth. You're giving it to the cosmos. You're giving it to space. You're giving it to whatever you necessarily want to give it to. You could put it through a wormhole if you wanted to, and like send it to another place in the universe. I like to just give it to Earth because she's right here and she can heal it. But essentially, like, ensuring that you're the channel and not the source itself. Like, you're not the source of the healing. This, like, the universe is the source of the healing. So it's like, you never drain yourself and you'd never drain that person. And that's kind of the goal. I mean, more so just like not, it's hard to even like articulate, but just like you're not drawing from yourself. You're not drawing from yourself, and you're not drawing from the person. You're drawing from source. You're not, like, you are not the source of power in the session. And that's all it really is you're just a channel. You're just channeling. So yeah. What is source? Everything. Everything. Like literally everything. Things that you can't see, the energy that's flowing from every living thing everywhere. Everything that is described as of the Force in Star Wars is what Reiki is. And it's very real. Literally, life that emanates off of everything. There's energy that emanates off of all life. You want to see my certificate? You think I'm on one? You think I'm on one? I'll show you. I went to school for this shit. I went to school for this. This is what I went to school for. People think I'm lying. And then I show them this official document. Official document. Look at that. I need to frame it so that it looks more official. Oops. Wrong one. Official document. Looky here. Reiki Master Practitioner. Whoa, advanced Reiki, multi-dimensional, multicultural healing. Wow, look at that. Turns out, oh, wait. Oh, okay. There we go. I'm back. Turns out, is it? Yeah, it's backwards. But yeah, that's kind of what I think is the most important part, other than the attunement symbols, and just making sure you're not using your own energy, because you're not giving them your energy. You're just realigning them with their highest self. That's the best way I can explain it, is like you're tapping into their highest vibrational self and just kind of like realigning their energies. That's kind of how I see Reiki. It can help with physical pain too, but it's definitely not a cure-all. It's definitely not a like replacement for like medical treatment. Like, clearly I still have tumors. I can't just like pull them out. Maybe I can. I haven't actually tried to do that. I should try and do that. Anyways. How is this mild? How is this modeled scientifically? String theory, multi-dimensional theory, a little bit of like, what is the word? It's not astrophysics because it's not actually like space. It's more like multi-dimensional healing. Like it's multi-dimensional science. Like it's science that has been speculated and almost confirmed, but it's definitely real. Like string theory has been a thing for a very long time, which is very connected with Reiki, because we're all connected in this. Get my bus before I try to pull the tumors out. Good idea. Thank you. I don't believe so. I don't really think that there's any sort of like negative Reiki. I think that, I mean, I've never met anyone who has those kind of intentions. I think that if you do encounter someone who has the intention of stealing your energy, you definitely need to find someone different, because that's not Reiki. They're not performing Reiki if that's what they're doing. It's not. That's not what that is. That's just my opinion on it, though. I don't think that any Reiki master will take your energy, because like I said, we don't draw from like any person. We don't draw from ourselves. We don't draw from them. We're just kind of like moving energy around. We don't actually take anything. We just move it. We just move things around, rearrange it, bring their highest vibration back to themselves, and like help them let go of the things that they are like maybe not looking at, or I don't know. Like I've had a lot of clients tell me that they like experienced like visuals and like left their body, or like it's very interesting. Like they like had epiphanies during the session that they had to like, you know, let go of, or they remembered past lives, or there's been a lot of different experiences that people have had during sessions. They're never the same. Absolutely no one has the same exact experience during a session, and because everyone's at a different, you know, everyone's on their own journey, you know, so yes, I'm very aware. That happens a lot. At least 35 times in every single live, someone will say that I have Neanderthal DNA, and I'm not even kidding. That's not an exaggeration. There is always a time in one of my lives, every single live, someone will say that. It is not new. Ever since I went live for the very first time, I've been getting chakas and Xenomans and Neanderthals and Ooga Boogas. It doesn't faze me. I think it's hilarious. I've lived in a cave, and it's not so easy, so. That it can be detected like other energy can be. They can see the energy transformations, yes. A lot of times it shows up in colors, like fractalizations, or sometimes, like, I mean, I've been told they went through like wormholes, or like they were able to see certain things within themselves that they like weren't looking at, or like I don't really get too specific because it's a little personal, you know what I mean? Because it's Reiki sessions are very personal, because it's like I'm reaching into someone's soul and like untying knots in their soul. Wow, that's hilarious to think about. that's what it's like sometimes. Like it's interesting because like the energy actually feels like different things. Sometimes it's sharp, sometimes it's like murky, and it feels like muck in like nasty mucky water. Like sometimes it feels like I'm like pulling sticks out of a river to like help the river flow again. Sometimes it feels like a really weird long energetic tapeworm. Like it's very it's very interesting. It's so diverse. There's so many different types of like energetic. I don't want to use the word parasite, but that's the one that came to mind. There's so many different types of energetic parasites that will leech onto your energy, and it's almost like soul fragments that are like not yours that have to be let go of. No, I'm not. I'm not giving anyone Reiki in chat right now. I don't do that. Reiki is a very personal thing, and I do not do that on a mass scale like a lot of people on TikTok. I don't believe that that's true to the practice, because consent is one of the number one things that comes into play when it comes to a Reiki session. It has to be consensual, because like I said, it's very intimate. I'm like reaching into people's souls when I'm doing that. So I'm not going to be doing that on a live. You'll never see me doing that on a live ever for any amount of people, because at any moment in time, 1,000 people could just jump in here and suddenly be receiving the Reiki that whoever consented to it consented to. You know what I mean? Like, and then so it's just like, plus like at that point it would be very like I would have to be reaching out in 164 different ways to pull all that energy, and as well as being connected to source. So I'd be tapped into source, and I'd also be tapped into all those energies, and then I'd have to, you know what I mean? Like essentially just redirect them, and it's messy. Exactly. It sounds very messy. And also like not safe for the other people, because if like, when there's so many pathways, there's so many, like, I don't know, it's just like not, it's just not, it's not safe for the practice. I don't think it's aligned with the practice. I don't think that it's aligned with the principles. So I'll never be doing that. Motivation, yes, motivation. But I'm not performing Reiki right now. I do want to start booking sessions. I want to start doing online sessions, because I do long distance, because since it's multidimensional, you don't have to be in person. You can go through dimensions. I could, if some alien contacted me and was like, hey, I heard that you do Reiki. I'm over here on Andromeda 5 right now. I gotta get a session from you. I'll be like, all right, cool. Let's meet up in the cosmos. I'll give you a session. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I could do that. It's possible. I don't know why Andromeda 5 came to mind, but that's what came to mind. It's really fun though. I really do enjoy it. I want to do more sessions. I want to figure out how I can like do a little book now button in my links, so I can start doing that, because we essentially it would be like a personal video chat between me and the client, and maybe just do a session like that. Play some nice music, and then it would just relax, and I would do the session, and that's kind of how it would be. It helps. So seeing someone's face definitely helps connect you with their soul. That's what I learned when, for some reason, I don't like that one little hair. Anyone else ever do that? I'm like, that one hair just doesn't want to be there. Reach out in them portal pockets. Yeah, exactly. Or watch out for them portal pockets. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I want to figure out how to do like a little book now thing. So I don't really know. Maybe we can just do it through email. I just don't even know. I don't know how people do that. I need to figure that out. How do people do that? My friend, maybe I can ask my friend on Instagram how they set up their book now tab. Because I have a friend who does tarot, and she has a book now tab on her Instagram, and I want to figure out how she did that. Are the lights still out there? Good question. Yes. yes, they are. They are still out there. And my phone is at 35% now. I mean, I could probably go over there and check them out. I have to grab my dogs and walk over there. I think I have to pee first. I want to go pee, and then I'm gonna grab the phone and my dogs and walk over there.